Hi, this is Leslie, Economy Traveller. We're at the beautiful Gold Coast in southern Queensland, where there's something for everyone all year round. Here's the beach in winter. It's much quieter, but it's still patrolled. Yep, there's surfers way up there. And lots of cars, they're all out early. It's an early start as we head south to the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary for our breakfast date with the koalas. Our driver, Peter from Pineapple Tours, took us the scenic route along the coastline and the beautiful beaches. He's a friendly chap and has lots of inside local lowdown to share. There's a magpie up in the tree, and I think it's welcoming us for breakfast. We're having breakfast with the koalas at the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary on the Gold Coast. Looks like a few of the residents are out to meet us.
Here's the koala breakfast.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Perfect. Come on in, guys.
We're going to have breakfast with the koalas. And can't replicate the smell, I'm afraid, but there's definitely koala poop. Looks like they're trying to encourage somebody to come down and talk to us. Nope, not moving. I'm not coming down. Hi, gorgeous. Isn't she beautiful? Gorgeous. Breakfast with the koalas really means breakfast, bacon and eggs on a bun, and yogurt, a wellness breakfast. There's the train. It's a lot fancier than the last time I saw it. Thank you. This way, this way.
Okay. She's gorgeous.
Yeah. This is all aboard for the train. Apparently one circuit takes about 20 minutes, although I suspect it might actually be longer than 20 minutes. There's a shy tama wallaby hiding in there. This apparently is the green and golden bell frog. Let's see what else lives here.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. And a big special welcome to Pelican Point. My name is Sarah, but more importantly, I want to start introducing you all to some of our beautiful water birds who like to come and say hello here at Pelican Point. So on my hat here, we have Mr. Wally, and Wally, he is a little pied cormorant sitting on my hat, happy as Larry, eating some beautiful fishies here today. This is Lime, and she is almost 40 years of age, which is incredible for a pelican. She only has one functioning wing here, and that actually leads her to not be able to fly. Now this is what we call mullet. This fish, sometimes she likes, sometimes she doesn't. So we're actually going to throw it in for the cormorants, and we're going to see exactly how they do their fishing. They plunge on in and they grab their fish. So they're actually quite good at swimming, and you can see he just swallowed that whole fish whole. What I'm going to show you all is a natural feeding behaviour of the eel. So I'm going to start just by stamping my feet here on the surface. Stamping of the feet, it's actually drawing the eels to the surface because they actually don't have very good eyesight. You see, they actually feel through vibrations, a bit like a reptile. So when there's little ducklings running along the surface, they actually find that feet, come on up, come to the water surface there and grab their food. Whoop, just like that.
A Tasmanian devil. We didn't see any live ones when we were in Tasmania. We have to come to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary and see a devil. Hi devil, you look very comfortable in the sun, but they bite. These people are all kitted out to go and do the rather challenging looking something or other. That looks really dangerous and scary. Then it was off to visit the kangaroos and the wallabies and an emu before heading for the bird show. Okay, this is their place where they go when they don't want to talk to you. So if they want to interact with you, they can easily come out. So if the kangaroos are resting inside, you know, stay away from them. Especially in the middle of the day, they get hot. They love to just rest. And here's an emu. You've got to be careful with an emu because they can be quite fierce. And apparently there's a cassowary around. Sarah's now over at the Wild Bird Show. First up is a powerful hawk owl.
Good morning everyone! Welcome to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary and a big welcome to our Wild Skies Free Blood Bird Show. My name is Sarah. Together we're going to be introducing you to some of our feathered ambassadors. So cast your eyes up to the side and they're already showcasing a possum, but their favourite food of all, naughty little children.
Look at the face, right?
Climbing in the tree. Now they are ambassadors for their species, for the red-tailed black cockatoo.
Oh, there it is.
So what bird is now behind me is our magnificent masked owl. Her name is Currumbin. Everyone, this is our beautiful barking owl, and her name is Bailey. Now, Bailey here today will be coming around and showing all of you those amazing natural adaptations that she has.
Fluffy chickens. Oh, very terrifying. Among the stars of the show, surely their wedge-tailed eagle. She's certainly the biggest.
A little bit trying to play.
Yeah.
But we'll get a better view from the top.
Then we were off with Pineapple Pete down through the Tweed Valley to Duranbar for our next stop. Ooh, how nice. Mount Warning, the first place in Australia that gets the sun.
Yeah.
So Tropical Fruit World is actually just next door.
Yeah. Well, this is owned by Tropical Fruit.
Yeah. This is Heidi, who is she's responsible for these wonderful dishes which we are just about to eat. A beautiful green papaya salad hiding in there, and
Smoked salmon terrine.
smoked salmon terrine. Wonderful. And, oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's a big area, isn't it?
We're at Tropical Fruit World and we're having lunch. This is their juice of the day, and it has orange, pineapple, and I think it tastes like star fruit. And it's nice, it's very refreshing, it's not overly sweet. That looks really nice. And let's see what we've got here. This is a sweet, I think she said sweet potato fritter. And it's got sesame seeds all over it. And plenty of beautiful edible flowers, some star fruit, and half an avocado. And I'm looking forward to this.
Custard
Apple. Oh!
and banana.
And this
I just went for the small version for yourself.
right.
Dragon fruit, mixed berry, and banana.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, David. We're here at Tropical Fruit World. We've just had our lunch. Now we're going to go and join the fruit tasting, and before we head off on a farm tour. I'm looking forward to finding out what a sapote tastes like.
My fifth time doing this, so I am new, so if I do go a bit quiet and trying to work out what to say next, please forgive me, and also you see how I cut stuff up as well. Sorry about that. I did do my best. But it's a really interesting fruit. He's also known as the cheesecake fruit and also the hard-boiled egg yolk fruit, because you will notice that when you do try him, he does have the texture of a hard-boiled egg. However, flavour-wise, I'd say he's a cross between a guava and a feijoa. The girls down at the fruit shop and also in the cafe thinks that he smells like dog fart, but he doesn't, trust me. Well, maybe he does. So this guy's pretty amazing. Now, he's not part of the sapote family. He is called a black sapote or chocolate pudding fruit. But he's actually part of the persimmon family or persimmon family. And the reason he's called the chocolate pudding fruit is because he actually does taste like chocolate. And he's pretty interesting. My partner actually, she makes chocolate fudge, chocolate cake and muffins out of him. And you would never know that it's not chocolate. So it's a pretty amazing fruit. So kids, if your mum makes fudge, she's done it?
Now I'm going to weigh.
It's really easy if you Google just a basic recipe. You can add like a little bit of chocolate, maybe 10%, so if it's a cup of chocolate, maybe 10% chocolate, and then that for starters until you work out how to really use it. But see kids, so you can eat chocolate cake for breakfast. Yeah. How old are they? As in the plant itself, or those star fruit? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I need to look that up. That's awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Would you like a whole one to take on the tractor?
Yes.
Would you like 4 of them?
Yeah. I'll get a chocolate one.
This is our mode of transport.
So we've got the pitaya, the dragon fruit, has a few names, pitaya, dragon fruit, Mexican cactus fruit.
Then we pass the mangoes. Some of the trees have flowers and fruit at the same time. Oh, I like the look of those. We pass avocado and on to a Bolivian fruit, cha-cha, and bananas.
Protecting them from fruit bird life.
A moringa tree. And here's a yellow mango stick. Ah, yep. Oh, look at the custard apples. They're nice and big. Then past the citrus, including some tangelo, Jamaican lemon and finger lime, an Australian native. Some we zipped by too quickly to see properly, possibly because they weren't flowering or fruiting, like the pink cherry moya, a custard apple with pink flesh. We also passed guavas, olives and Brazilian cherries. There's a snake down there. Can you see the snake? I stopped for a banana and bees. They're fantastic for pollinating. Right in the middle of all the fruit trees that need them. And what's yours taste like?
Very sweet, eh?
Okay.
Very fresh. Crack a nut for you. Huh. It doesn't crack.
We're heading into the fauna park along the wildlife walk. There's a wee baby. You can see the feet. Well, you could see the feet. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, you. Look at
And they
you.
can live quite comfortably with the golden girls.
Hmm.
It's not blue sky up there, that's rain clouds. But hopefully it'll not rain here. We've stopped at the island and we're going to have a look around. There's a little playground for the kids. We'll have a look and see what they've got over here. Oh, looks like a table of native fruits. Looks like beehives.
Rolling our way up past the Untitled Chapter.
Walk along the riverside from the Hoppo ferry and you won't get lost, like us. Okay, well never mind, just go down there and we'll see. I don't know. Ah, here we go. I think we might be right this time. There you go, there's boats down there. The little pigeons helping us. Ah, we finally found it. We do, but it took a while to find you. We kind of went up there and along there and round. Once we got sorted out with shoes and bags and a locker, we were nicely kitted up, though we still ended up looking a bit like drowned rats. You can get completely wet if you prefer. You have to leave your gear in a locker and you can't take your own video because you need both hands to hang on. That's also why we aren't waving our hands about when we go round in circles. We bought a copy of the video at the end, but unfortunately they cut out all the really exciting bits because the water gets splashed all over the camera as well. But we really did enjoy it a lot more than it looks, just like we're sitting there. We really weren't just being boring, we were actually really having a good time. You know when we're about to get wet or do a 360, because Hayden, our captain, waggles his finger round in a circle, and that's when everything gets really wet. Worth it? Definitely, but not for kids or the faint-hearted. We're having dinner at Mamasan in Broadbeach, and here are their ingredients that they're using. They look authentic. And we'll see if they taste authentic. I reckon they will. Our first dish has already arrived. We've got sashimi. This is also not suitable for rice, but it looks really, really tasty. They've given us a fork to go with it, so let's bog in. It's nice and meaty. Now we just have to see how it tastes. We have a dish of eggplant with all sorts of other things, some beans and some chilli, and it looks very, very tasty to eat with our rice. That'll fill the cracks. This is seriously good. The eggplant is nice and soft, well cooked and crispy, and the beans are crunchy and very sweet and tasty. and it has just enough kick from the chilies. Delicious, really good. We ordered 2 desserts to share. We've got a panna cotta and an ice cream bar. And 2 coffees. And the verdict? Great location, lovely setting, excellent service and good food. But the top prize goes to the eggplant dish. We hope you've enjoyed our suggestions about things to do at the Gold Coast and you will like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.